Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahar, Wakar, Kadash. All right. Shalom to the elect. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, many blessings and salutations, and to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the Bayaf Dawadah, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. Salakia for my voice. Esau. I've been catching pure hell, stress. You know what I'm saying? Just caught a nasty flu, I believe. And still pushing, still working. I try to get some rest when I can. But the point that, when lessons like this come out, you do some reading or whatever. I'm going to make sure that I try to, feed the flock as much as possible as the Lord commanded us. And this is yet another instance of that. Although you got these false prophets out here that are declaring their hand in these last days, the true men of the Lord, led by elders and apostles of great millstone, will continue to feed the flock in the face of fear, or in the face of endless waves of disrespect and total nonsense, that these guys come up with on a daily, moment by moment basis, man. And they're gonna be all confounded. That is not only just the hope, that's the actual truth. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna all be confounded. Salakia. So I'm battling this cold and whatever, it's a condition of the battle, right? So this is from Forbes. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I wanted to bring it out to the body. So I pray that you can receive, and you have the eye salve and the ears to hear, right? So this is from Forbes responding. It says the digital dollar project responds to Trump new CBDC campaign plank. Now, one thing we know about Trump, he's a showman, right? We're not fooled by, how can I put this? We're not fooled by the wiles of the devil. Okay, the devil is very crafty, very, very wandery, right? He's the point I'm trying to make here is that Donald Trump is clearly a part of the play, if you understand what I'm saying. This is all one gigantic play, okay, and it's a play in witchcraft, and they're presenting players like Donald Trump, who seems to be on the other side, but really he works for the system too, right? And also, then you got the more hardliners, the one that are really with the shit. But it's just that, it's not a popular position, so-called, to the American people or to the world. But they're all these dumb people are being played, okay? They're being played all the way to the left, and they don't even realize that this is all a fucking play, man, right? This is all this is, just a big old a brew of witchcraft, just playing in your face, right? And yet the men of the Lord are going to call it out, because we already know that Donald Trump works for the elite, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? He's just a go-between. He plays the part of the conspiracy theorist, or the person. He plays the part of the guy that's against the establishment, but really he is the establishment, right? Now, some of us brothers root him on because we know that he comes with a lot of divisiveness, right? So a lot of people, when he gets back in office, okay, if that happens, if that's what the Lord wants, shit, there's going to be a lot of upheaval in the streets, right? A lot of people are going to be upset at the result of this, although it's all a play. I say all that to say this. Him opposing the CBDC is not really what you think it is. It ain't him opposing anything. He ain't opposing nothing. He's going along with it. It's just that he has to present himself as on the other side before he, breaks ranks and shepherds everybody into that same system, which is ultimately, we already know, going into Revelation 13. All right. We already know where it's going, right? So this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, Be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. That's right. So he gonna play to the emotions of the people, led by the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American. Okay, he really wants you to put your emotions into his system. That's what fuels it, right? If you don't participate, then he doesn't get paid. And if he don't get paid, then his society will fall apart. So he has a vested interest in keeping so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans and Israelite foreigners that may look like another nation, but your forefather goes back to one of the 12 tribes. He has a vested interest in you being a complete dummy in this society. 1 Peter 5:8, it says, be sober. Be vigilant, right? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about. So you got to pay attention to this. This is a part of being circumspect. You got to be on top of understanding what this is really. See, because like somebody will just read that article and just like, oh, Donald Trump, he's against the establishment. No, that nigga is down for the whole thing, man. He co-signing it, right? They having a good laugh with the cigar in the back room, laughing about this, right? Knowing that he finna get ready to bring Esau gonna get ready to bring that pain. But before he do that though, he gonna have, figures like Donald Trump coming out here and so-called speaking against the establishment and also representing the establishment, right? First Maccabees 1:41, because this is the whole matter of it, right? Their whole matter is to bring everyone one under the same system. So if they got a sheepdog you using Donald Trump, they're going to do that too, right? It says, First Maccabees 1:41, it says, moreover, now this is back during the Greek captivity, right? But understand the Greeks, all right, are Edomites as well, and they are coming in the same vibration as their counterparts from back in the Greek Empire. Right? That's why this kingdom is the worst of all time in Earth's history, because it's all the wicked kingdoms all rolled into one. Okay. First Maccabees 1:41, it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. He wants everybody to come up under this system. Okay. So that you can choose his ways over Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, so that he can say, look, Lord, your people chose me. You're still going to be destroyed, and I think he knows that too, right? Although he's going to fight, because that's what the Spirit of the Lord got him under, but he's going to be destroyed. And those of you that are joined hand unto him, you're going to be destroyed too. It says that too, Jeremiah. Yo, we gotta get the hell out of here, man. This cold shit, man, this shit is for the birds, man. Yep, kind. Jeremiah 14:10, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto this people, thus have they loved to wander, right? That's the history of our people, man. Wandering, walking with one-ton eyes, seeing what other spirit that they could be seduced by. Yahweh, that pisses Yahweh off. As well it should. Would you want your wife looking around, staring another man in the face? Huh? Nah, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that. And neither did the Lord, right? It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto this people, thus have loved to wander, they have not refrained their feet, right? You haven't refrained your feet. You didn't have any discipline. When the prophets came out, you shunned them, right? You shunned them. You said, nah, man, this ain't it. That's therefore I seen a big black mammy, all right, get on television talking about, I'm voting for Republicans, said it out loud and proud, right? People don't give a shit about you neither, right? It says they have not refrained their feet, Therefore the Lord Yahweh doth not accept them. So these people that are sitting here, okay, clamoring for some Donald Trump to build a wall, that's just to keep your ass in the prison, man. So they could do some real nasty stuff to you, right? It says, therefore the Lord Yahweh doth not accept them. He will not remember their iniquity and visit their sins. You want that to happen to you? I know I don't want that to happen to me. Okay. Salakia. Man, this cough is killing me, man. It says, then said the Lord unto me, pray not for this people, for their good. So the Lord say, pray not for this people. They've been one-time, they doing this, they undisciplined, and now when the ultimate test comes, what are they going to be talking about? Huh? What are they going to be preaching? First Maccabees 1:11, it says, in those days went there out Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. That is the mindset of a wicked, unstable, loose lip, okay, nappy-headed nigger, okay, who thinks and hugs his master, okay, and tells them that everything's gonna be okay. Okay, it's crazy, man. First Maccabees 1:11, it says, in those days went there out Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we have departed from them, that we have had much sorrow. That's right, man. And what are they going to do? They're going to end up saying, well, we might as well take that chip. There's no need in fighting against it, right? But then they're gonna be the main ones that's gonna be going running to the damn voting booth, voting for some goddamn Donald Trump. And listen, don't get me wrong. I think all of it is fucking wicked. I think it's all wicked. I think Joe Biden is the devil. Donald Trump is the devil. Okay, I don't mix my words about it. This Bible preaches against voting for another nation to rule over you. So I ain't with none of it. It's just on this one, I'm going to curse out Trump a little bit because, we give Biden the business, but Trump is the devil too, right? So, I have no love for Joe Biden or the Clintons or any of them. They all devils and they all going into slavery. But Trump, it's your turn now. This is back in the article. It says the Digital Dollar Project, the DDP, a nonprofit focused on central bank digital currency, reacted in an interview to Donald Trump's new anti-CBDC stance, with Trump as the leading candidate to potentially clinch the Republican nomination for president. His new position provides a preview of what challenges may lie ahead for those advocating for a CBDC. This is all a play, y'all. This is all a play. Welcome to the theater. Because all they're doing is giving you sleight of hand. Okay? That's all this is. All right? Trump is down with it too. All right? They all down for it. It says in the past, Trump has also denounced the value of Bitcoin, whatever, in a tweet when he was president, claiming it had no value and was made out of thin air. The devil's down. He definitely down for the system, but boy, he's correct. That's why they put him in that position, man, because he can go a little bit unfiltered, although he's going to still do it within the bounds of their control, right? He's not going to move outside of that, because that's for his better interest. And Donald Trump, if anybody knows about him, if it ain't for his best interest, he ain't doing it. All right. It says with Ron DeSantis also being opposed to the CBDC as well, and as Vivek Ramaswamy All right. It seems clear the Republicans are anti-CBDC in this presidential race. If you believe that, I literally got a bridge in Miami Beach that I want to sell you for half off. Basically, I'm saying cap. All right, it says, what's not clear, though, is whether Trump will find any redeeming qualities in any digital assets and what kind of impact that might have on the crypto industry as well. And, you know, Trump, man, well, that's an ugly, ugly guy. Anyway, it says Trump is not alone when it comes to a CBDC either. Majority Whip Tom Emmer, all right, Republican from Mississippi or Minnesota, in the House of Representatives, sponsored a bill called the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act that has already advanced out of the House Financial Services Committee to the floor with the support of 75 members of Congress as co-sponsors of the bill and support from the American Bankers Association. So this is all a game. They're all down for it. They know the rhetoric of the prophets, right? They know the rhetoric of the Hebrew Israelites. They know that we've been preaching against the chip. They know that. Therefore, they're gonna use it to their advantage the best way they can to pretend they're gonna try to be on both sides of the issue. It says there is definitely agreement about barring the Federal Reserve from using a CBDC as a tool for monetary policy. During the interview with Jennifer Lassiter, executive director of the Digital Dollar Project, she stated in reaction to Trump's new stance, Lassiter said the U.S. historically has led in exploration and experimentation. With a CBDC, there's nothing different here that feels more scary and hard. This is complex and difficult to think of on a global scale. No, it's not. No, it's not. And we'll prove it. It's not that difficult. We're just going to hit the keys. Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many should not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay. Excuse me. They're not playing. They're not playing. This is serious. Okay. Verse 16. Excuse all the coughing, man. I'm this cold or flu or whatever the hell it is kicking my ass, but I'm taking remedy for it. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So he causeth all. This ain't some people, this everybody. Right? That's how we know Trump is in. When the devil get to smiling at you like this right here, man, you need to, hey man, you need to be worried. Okay? Devils like this smiling at you, smirking. Yeah, man. They got some real sinister shit going on, right? Yeah, look at this, man. So they're presenting Donald Trump as some type of alternative to the to the mainstream media, all right? Fake news, as he would say, right? Just be aware that he's a part of the system as well. Now, I know I don't have to really tell you brothers, all right, that are up on game. I mean, we already understand that, but there are some newcomers that are coming in and, just want to keep that energy out there that, look, they're all in on it. They're all in on it. Don't believe anything this devil is saying to you, because it's all cap. Right? All cap. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself like Donald Trump and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Understand, he wants to see you destroyed. Make no qualms about that, right? Our people have this real shortage on memory concerning the so-called white man. But we don't, and we're telling it how it is. Okay. Psalms 55:20, it says, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. So when it's time for that chip to be pushed for real, well, you got a choice to make. That's the hour of temptation. Okay, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they drawn swords. All he was doing was setting up each actor in his play, all right, to try to see how many can he deceive and can he get the elect. And the answer to that last part is absolutely not. The elect will see right through this as they are right now. Okay? We think Donald Trump is fucking hilarious. He's funny as hell. He's entertaining. But that is what he is, entertaining. He's going into slavery too. All right, just like Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe, crazy ass Hillary, Bill, all of them, they all going into slavery. All right. So, Salaki, I'm going to wrap it on up. With that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wahara Kakadash, Shalom to the elect. And down this broad look like the crypt keeper. Shalom.